you are going to face some difficulties. Okay, so we will see all these questions tomorrow if you are not able to solve them. So now let's move to the next topic, the designing of ideal PFR. Design of ideal PFR, and where PFR stands for plug flow reactors. What is PFR, guys? PFR is also a continuous flow reactor, but it is not a cylindrical tank, it is a cylindrical pipe. Where we are supposed to send the feed from one end, having concentration Ca0, volumetric flow rate V0, molar flow rate Fa0. And we are supposed to get the product on the other end. Conversion is Xa, molar flow rate is Fa, volumetric flow rate will remain same V0, and concentration is Ca. So what happened in this ideal flow reactor, ideal plug flow reactor, that we assume that the flow velocity profile is flat. Just like the ideal flow. If you know, ideal flow means flat velocity profile, viscosity will be 0. That means the velocity profile will be something like this, where each and every streamline is moving with same velocity. Okay, and since velocity profile is flat, so whatever molecules are there, just try to understand, velocity profile is flat. So if I have molecules like this, these are some molecules. So velocity profile is flat means in y direction, in vertical direction, if I see, every fluid layer is moving with the same velocity. So all these molecules will also move with the same velocity O. Okay, so that's why concentration profile will be flat as well. Means whatever concentration is there, same concentration will be on this side. And all molecules in this vertical layer in the y direction, if you see in this radial direction to the pipe, so in this radial direction, all molecules will move with the same velocity. Okay, and as all molecules are moving with the same velocity, that's why the concentration profile is flat. And if concentration profile is flat, what is the meaning? The meaning is simple. Just understand, guys. Let's consider one simple example. Suppose you are moving on any highway or on the roads. You are in any vehicle. Okay. Whatever vehicle you like, you can assume that. If you like bike, you can assume bike. If you like car, you can assume car. And if you like tractor or truck, you can assume that as well. No problem. Anyways. So just understand, suppose this is you moving in one direction with a speed of 40 km/h. There is one guy B that is also moving in the same direction with same speed, 40 miles per hour. Okay. So as both of you are moving with the same speed in the same direction, so the distance between both of you, will remain constant. There will not be any interaction between you. Both of you will move with the same velocity, and as both of you are moving with the same velocity, so the distance between both of you will remain constant. Okay. But if any one of you changes the speed, means if any one of you changes the speed, then obviously the distance between both of you will change, and as the distance between both of you changes, so there is a possibility to have some interaction, means collision or interaction. Okay. So here guys, now to understand, as all molecules are moving same velocity, flat velocity profile is there, all molecules are moving with same velocity. Now when feed enters, try to understand, when this feed enters into the PFR, what is happening? This is the entrance of PFR. Okay, fluid enters. Suppose if I consider 3 consecutive vertical layers, this is the fluid. I am breaking this fluid in 3 consecutive vertical layers. Okay, like first layer, second layer, and third layer. Okay. Now you can see, as fluid has flat velocity profile, so all these 3 vertical layers will move with the same velocity. And as all these 3 layers are moving with same velocity, so between these 3 consecutive layers, between these 3 consecutive vertical layers, the distance will remain same, constant, and there will not be any interaction. And as there is no interaction, it means in axial direction, means throughout the reactor, we can say that in axial direction, mixing will be zero. In axial direction, there will not be any mixing. What is mixing? Interaction of 2 or more molecules. And as these 3 consecutive layers are moving with the same velocity, so the distance between these 3 consecutive layers will remain same. And as these 3 consecutive layers are not interacting with each other throughout the length of the reactor, so we can say that in axial direction the mixing will be zero. And as in axial direction mixing is zero, so this is also known as unmixed flow reactor. And since the velocity profile is flat, concentration profile is flat, so this is also known as piston flow reactor. If you know the cylinder and piston assembly, the movement of piston is flat inside the cylinder. So that's why this is piston flow reactor, also known as piston flow reactor. So I hope guys this is clear to all of you. Okay, and here one more thing is there. One more thing is, let's try to understand. See, Suppose this is some layer. This is feed enters and this is one vertical layer. As feed enters in the reactor, it is entering in a vertical form. So let's consider that one vertical layer. Okay. So in this vertical layer, as feed has Ca0 concentration, so the concentration of A at each and every point on this layer will be Ca0. Here Ca0, 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 Ca0. Okay. Now, suppose the velocity profile is laminar. Suppose the velocity profile is laminar. Laminar means like this, parabolic. Laminar flow regime is there. So velocity profile will be laminar in the cylindrical pipe. So what is the meaning of this statement? What is the distance? Distance means speed into time. Distance means speed into time. So for the same delta t, for the same time interval, initially all molecules are here at length z1. After time delta t, what will be the position of molecules? The central line velocity, the velocity of the central line molecules is maximum. So the molecule which is at the center, that will cover, this was the initial position, z1. Okay, at time t equal to 0, suppose. Now after time t plus delta t, or you can say 0 plus delta t, what will be the position? Central line velocity will be maximum. So the molecule which is in the center, that will cover the larger distance. It will be somewhere at this point. The molecules which are near the walls, the corner molecules at the top and at the bottom, these molecules are near the walls. They have slowest velocity. So they will cover the small distance, smaller distance, let's say this. Okay, and the molecules which are here, they have velocity between these molecules, top, bottom molecules and central line molecules. If any molecule is here, its velocity is less than the central line velocity, but more than the velocity of top molecule. So it will be somewhere at this point. So if you see the molecules, if you see the distribution of molecules, it is something like this. Just like the velocity profile, a parabolic distribution. And this distribution of molecules is called, what we call, this is called dispersion. This is called dispersion. Okay. So in axial direction, when I am talking about the ideal PFR, in axial direction, zero mixing was there. Zero mixing means in axial direction, dispersion is 0. Okay, because here the concentration profile was flat. So there is no dispersion. If initially molecules were like this, then later on molecule will be like this as well. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. Now, one more thing. What is time? We know that time means distance over speed. Time means distance over speed. Okay. And we know one thing, in case of chemical reactions, as reaction time increases, concentration of A decreases, conversion of A increases. That is the common sense. We know that. That is very basic thing. What is time? Time is distance over speed. Now let's consider one more thing here. So these are the molecules. Suppose again, I am taking this one vertical layer which is entering inside the reactor. So here in this vertical layer, at each and every point, let's consider 3 molecules only. Throughout the vertical layer, we have n number of molecules. Let's consider only 3 molecules. First molecule at the top, second molecule which is at the center, and third molecule at the bottom. Okay. If velocity profile is laminar, then it's obvious the molecule which is at the center, it will have the highest velocity. Suppose, now let's try to understand this in a larger way. Okay. So molecules which are at the center, so they will have the highest velocity in case of laminar flow. And suppose that velocity is 4 meter per second. Near the walls, these molecules have 1 meter per second velocity. The bottom molecule and the top molecule. This is length Z equal to 0 initially. Concentration is Ca naught. For all these molecules, initial concentration is Ca naught. After length Z equal to 4 meter, suppose length Z equal to 4 meter. What is time? Time means distance over speed. So distance is 4 meter. What is the speed? For center line molecule, this is the distance 4 meter, guys. Okay. So here, this center molecules, they are moving with the highest velocity 4 meter per second. So in how much time they will cover this distance? They will cover this distance in 4 meter upon 4 meter per second, that is in 1 second. So for these center line molecules, they will cover this distance in 1 second. Okay. And these molecules which are near the walls of the tube, walls of the pipe, their velocity is 1 meter per second. So they will cover this distance in 4 meter upon 1 meter per second. That is, they will cover this distance in 4 seconds. Okay. It means for central line molecules, the reaction time, suppose the length of the reactor is 4 meter. The length of the reactor is 4 meter only. Okay, suppose. So for the center line molecules, what will be the residence time? What will be the reaction time? Only 1 second. So conversion achieved by central line molecules will be low. And concentration will be relatively higher. Let's say Ca for the middle molecules. Central line molecules, or you can say middle molecules. Cm middle. For the molecules which are near the wall, they are leaving the reactor after 4 seconds. So their residence time, their reaction time is higher. And as their residence time is higher, so conversion will be higher as compared to central line molecules. And if conversion is higher, so concentration of these molecules will be low. Because Ca represents the remaining concentration. So for these molecules, conversion is high. So obviously remaining concentration will be low as compared to these central line molecules. Okay. So we can see non-uniform concentration distribution in vertical line. In radial direction, concentration distribution will be non-uniform. velocity profile is laminar, for laminar flow. Laminar flow. Okay. For laminar flow, we have seen that in radial direction, concentration distribution will be non-uniform. But if I talk about the ideal PFR, it will take some time to get used to of this thing. So if I talk about the ideal PFR, so for ideal PFR, the velocity profile was flat. For flat velocity profile, so for flat velocity profile, it's obvious that in radial direction, as all molecules are moving with the same velocity, so they will cover the same distance, they will cover the entire length of the reactor in same time. So their reaction time is same, their conversion will be same, their concentration will be same throughout the length of the reactor in radial direction. Okay, so in radial direction we can say they will have uniform concentration distribution. And in radial direction, when they have uniform concentration distribution, it means in radial direction, since in radial direction they have uniform concentration distribution, it means we have very high mixing, or you can say infinite mixing. And in radial direction, if infinite mixing is there, so we can say infinite dispersion. Okay. Radial direction, I mean by this one vertical layer. In each vertical layer, for each and every vertical layer, in that vertical direction, in that radial direction. So this is one main characteristic of the PFR, that in axial direction, mixing is zero, dispersion is zero. In radial direction, mixing is high, mixing is infinite, dispersion is infinite. Okay guys, so this is one very important and one very main characteristic of the PFR. And here in case of ideal PFR, every vertical layer will have different concentration. Obviously, if I consider these four vertical layers, this is at Z1, this is at Z2, this is at Z3, this is at Z4. So all these vertical layers are at different distance. So their concentration will be different. Each vertical layer will have different concentration with respect to each other. But throughout the vertical layer, concentration will be uniform. Here concentration will be Ca4 throughout. Here it will be Ca3 throughout. It will be Ca2 throughout, like this. Okay. So in case of ideal PFR, since the fluid flow in the form of plugs, these different vertical plugs means this every vertical layer I am saying as plug. So fluid flow in the form of plug, that's why this is called plug flow reactor. Otherwise you can simply say ideal continuous tubular reactor. Okay, so this is the working of PFR, guys. Ideal continuous tubular reactor. So guys, this is something about the PFR. Next we will talk about the design equation of PFR. And here one more thing should be clear to all of you, that as you see, yes, along the length concentration is changing. It means we can say that for PFR concentration is the function of length as well as reaction time. For PFR, the concentration is the function of length as well as reaction time. At different length we have different concentration. It means PFR, in case of PFR, concentration is the function of length as well as reaction time. This is second main characteristic of the PFR. Okay, so these two characteristics should be clear to all of you. Next we will talk about the designing of multiple reactions, but in the next class. So that's all for the day, guys. I hope the working mechanism of PFR is clear to all of you. Okay, so that's all for the day. See you in the next class, and tomorrow as well we will have the class on the same time. For tomorrow only, last. Okay. That is the 3:30 p.m. I guess. Yes, 3:30 p.m. Not guessing. I'm telling you. Tomorrow as well we will have the class from 3:30 to 6. In between we can have some break if it will be required. Okay. So because we have to solve some numericals as well, which I gave you today to practice. So that's why we have to take out some extra time like this if we can. So guys, that's all for the day. See you in the next class. In next class we will talk about the design equation of PFR, and then we will also talk about the designing of multiple reactor systems. So that's all for the day, guys. Thank you. See you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay fit, spread happiness. Ta-da.